Hello everyone, it's Anya here. I am back today with another video for Ophelia Crafts. If you would like to order any of the supplies that I'm going to use today, please go to opheliacrafts.stampinup.net. I would be grateful for your business and I would love to get to know you and give you tips and inspiration so you too can create beautiful cards. Right, let's get on with it then. So today we are going to make this card. It's a happy blooming birthday card using the, these are in colours. This is Blackberry Bliss and Lost Lagoon, and we also have Marina Mist because I chose the card itself to be made of Marina Mist. I also repeated the happy blooming birthday on the inside of the card. I've popped the things up a little bit, so the middles of the flowers, so it would stand out a bit, and then in the background we have Very Vanilla and then Crumb Cake, which was embossed with the folder. So this is the folder for embossing. This is the stamp Bloom for You, which we are going to use together with the matching punch for this flower, the fun flower, and for the middle of the flower as well, because we are going to have to stamp out, is it this one? No, that's too big. It's this one here. We're going to have to stamp out the middle of the flower once it has been stamped. So it's the scallop circle 7/8 of an inch that we need as well. Okay, so we've got those. Then we also are going to use a flower patch. I absolutely love this stamp set. It's a photopolymer set, and I will show you something with that in another video that I've made. Really, really nice. So we are going to use the Happy Blooming Birthday from that. Okay, so let's put this to the side, and I think we should get started with embossing the background. So let's get this. This is the embossing folder. I'm going to put my piece of crumb cake into there. Just position it so it's sort of a little bit symmetric. I'm going to close it up. Then I'm going to get my Big Shot here, and I'm going to put the embossing folder in between my sandwich, and it's on tab 1, so tab 2 is on the other side there. Okay, so I don't need tab 2, and we're going to roll it through. I love the sound it makes. You can hear the paper being moulded into place. Right, so let's put this to the side here, and then let's have a look at this. Look at that. It's really well embossed. Okay, so for the card we need, this is just copier paper that I like putting on the inside, so we'll be stamping on that. This is the card itself. Okay, it's 5.5 by 4.25, so 8.5. Then we have here cream matte, or Very Vanilla, I mean. I did that because if I first of all I had it like this, and it wasn't sort of light enough. When I put the Very Vanilla behind, it sort of framed it nicely, but it also lit it up a little bit nicer, because I had to stamp the flowers on vanilla as well. Stamping the flowers on the crumb cake didn't work because it didn't show up nicely, so I needed the Very Vanilla in there as well. So I added the border of Very Vanilla. So we're going to do, so that's ready to go. We're going to do the stamping now, and we've got 3 colours, like I said: Lost Lagoon, Marina Mist, and Blackberry Bliss. Okay, so I've got my stamp and my piercing mat, and we are going to need to stamp every image twice. We need the whole image and we need the circle in the middle, you know, the scallop of the middle of the flower. I've got my stamp in a particular way because I need that for punching it. There's a particular way to punch it, and I'll show you in a moment. Now the second flower I'm just going to put like this because I don't need the whole flower, but I just need the inside, so that way it's easy for me to actually punch that out. So that's the blue one, the Marina Mist one done. Keep saying normal names. I really should get used to saying Lost Lagoon. So here we go with our Lost Lagoon. I have cleaned my stamp in the meantime, and let's put it down with the arrow nicely down. Okay, and we ink it up again, and I'm going to put it down again, but just so that I can have the middle there. And that will make it easier for me to stamp that out in a moment. Right, so let's keep this open because, oh no, it's the Marina Mist that I'll use for the inside in a moment. Let's keep on stamping the flower first. So Blackberry Bliss, same thing. I have cleaned my stamp. I always check to see that I have, because this is a stamp, a bold stamp, a full stamp, what I call a full stamp, you know, not a lot, there's a lot of flatness, there's a lot of stamped image. You always need to make sure that it's fully covered in ink, otherwise you'll have, you know, patches. You don't want patches. Right, and then another one, half a one is fine. Okay, so that's that. This is a nice picture in its own. Okay, so let's put this to the side for a moment. Let's take this one, and we're having our card in this direction, so I'm going to get the Marina Mist out again, and we'll just stamp the Blooming Birthday Wish on the inside, just in the middle like that, so that's the inside done. And now we're going to stamp it on our ribbon of card that we've got here. It's about just over an inch wide, and it's its length is the same as the card, so nearly 6. Okay, and we're going to stamp it on the side there, stamp it down, press it now. And this is what makes it really easy. You can see through your stamp, so it's very easy to put this correctly on your narrow strip of paper. Unfortunately, and I'm cleaning my stamp at the moment, unfortunately Blackberry Bliss does colour your stamp. Look at that. I now have a pink stamp. But there we go. That's the way it goes with these red ones, and it does not affect your stamps. So luckily you can just keep using them, and you don't need to worry about you know, transferring or anything like that. It just stays. It's just perfect. It's okay. It still works perfectly. On the other hand, the red stamps, and I'm cleaning as I'm talking, the red rubber stamps are perfect to clean, and they don't you know, get the pink sheen like the other ones do, but then you can't see through them, so it's one thing or another. But I love the photopolymer because it is really, really handy to use them. There you go. Right, let's see if we can stamp these out. So we just turn slightly so the scallops line up. This isn't so important that we have them sort of straight. You can actually line up your scallops either way. But for the flower itself, for the petals to line up, there is a special way of saying it, and there's this one petal here that looks a little bit like a mitten, and so that's on this side. So when I've punched it, look, when I've stamped it, sorry, it's always on this side because I've indicated on my stamp to with a little green arrow here that I have to put it down like this, and there's the mitten again. So before you actually start stamping and punching, if there is a corresponding punch, you need to just gently have a good look at everything, have a good look at the petals, and you'll find that they do line up. It's with the mixed bunch, I think, with the blossom punch is one like that as well, where you have to know how to stamp it to make sure that you can punch it out easily. Right, so there we go. We've got 3 flowers, we've got 3 middles, we've got the sentiment, and we've got the inside. I think we're ready to start assembling. So let's start with the inside, and I'll just put some glue on here. And alright, there we go. Open the card up. Okay, that's that. Done. Then we go to the outside. Now this is embossed, so we need to make sure that it is, can you hear that? That's the glue going on to the embossing. So we need to make sure that we have quite a bit of glue on there, because of course there's structure in our piece of paper. Okay, then we have more glue on here, and I'll be back in a sec. There we are, glue on there. Okay, then we're going to get some dimensionals, and we are going to, first of all, I'll give each flower a different coloured middle. So we'll give the blue that one, we'll give that one to there, and that one to there, right? So let's put a dimensional on everyone, just to create some height in that flower, right? Okay, so here we go. There's a second one. Right, and then here we have a blue one, or a lost lagoon onto rich raspberry. Okay, and now we're going to put some on here, so that that stands up a little bit as well. Okay, and let's put that on, because then we know where that is and we can position the flowers. Okay, so we'll put that there. And I think what I'll do this time is have that there, and this here. Yeah, good. So we'll have another one there, another one on here. It doesn't really need much. I'm going to put one petal there, and then these, that can go up a bit. There we go. And this one here. Oopsie. Come on. Yeah. Oh, make sure. Let's take this off again. Make sure your petal doesn't come out of the edge of the card. There we go, because otherwise it will be difficult to get into the envelope. There we go. That's our finished card. I hope you enjoyed my tutorial, and that you will try this card, that you will try to make this card yourself. If you would like the supplies, please go to Ophelia Crafts at Stampin Up website at opheliacrafts.stampinup.net, and you find more of my tutorials on YouTube. If you like them, please like them and subscribe to my channel. Okay, have a nice day. Bye.